solve the equation. Give the exact solution. Do not use a calculator. Your answer may contain a log or a natural log. In this problem we have 3 terms, and 2 of these terms have exponentials in them. And so this appears to be quadratic form. So the inner variable is the e to the x. So you have the coefficient of 6, whatever it's multiplied by is the inner variable. We're going to try a u substitution, u equaling that inner variable. We then have to square both sides to see what u squared would be. And when we raise a power to a power, we multiply, so that's e to the 2x. This is perfect. This e to the 2x that we started with, that's going to be u squared. And the 6e to the x is going to be 6u. So we've converted this to a quadratic equation. U squared plus 6u plus 5 equals 0. When do you know you can do this type of u substitution to help? Check for 3 terms and ugly looking variables, and then try it out. Try u equals that middle variable, and then square both sides and see if you get the first term. If so, this is going to work out great. In fact, here we are in Uville. We can solve by factoring. 5 times 1 is 5. Inner and outer products, 5u and u is 6u. And get u equals -5, and u equals -1. This is great. These are the solutions of our u quadratic equation. However, we started with an x question. So we now have to go back into, wait, what was u? u was e to the x. E to the x equals -5, and e to the x equals -1. Reminder of what the e function looks like. The exponential stays above 0. It's never negative. So e to the x cannot equal -5. E to the x cannot equal -1. We end up with no solution. Now, if you tried to solve with like an ln, which is the inverse of an e, I have to do that on both sides, sorry. All right, that parentheses. There we go. Now it appears that x equals natural log of -5 and natural log of -1. But that's not possible. You don't believe me? Try it. First off, I'm wondering in my mode. Yeah, I have my mode. You guys don't get these calculators. Well, I had my mode set for complex numbers. If I go to real numbers and I try natural logging in -5, error. You can't do these. These are not defined. Essentially, what we're dealing with is that the -5 and the -1 are not in the range of the exponentials, or of trying to solve it. The -5 and the -1 are not in the domain of the natural logs. Can't equal those. The answer is no solution. All right, I hope this helps.